Good afternoon. Apologies, I'm perched on the side of my bed. I meant to do this about an hour ago. Then I phoned my sister. Been Skyping with my sister for the last hour. My phone battery died. The light's going. So I'm now charged up in the wall with the tiniest charger. So I'm perched at the edge of my bed, hoping everything looks fine. Anyway, hi, I'm Maureen, Stitch Mac. I haven't done one of these for a while, mainly because we got a new addition to the house a few months ago in the form of my beautiful fox red Labrador Rosie. So for the first while of having her, obviously we kind of puppified the house and I put everything away, all my stitching away, and gradually things have settled down and I've been back stitching, doing quite a lot. But I've changed the way. I've not been doing as many things every month. I'm concentrating this year on just doing a few pieces and trying to get some progress on them. Because I've just found it easier to have stuff kitted up. I can just get it out, stitch on it, put it away. Out. It's like having a baby. It's like having a toddler, big hairy toddler, running around your house. She's lush though. She's absolute lush. So God knows what I did last year. I'll be honest, don't know what I did at the end of last year, and please excuse the hair. I was due to get it done like last week or so, as you can imagine. Things, hairdressers ain't existing at the moment. So it'll be strange. It'll be interesting to see what happens with it in the next few weeks. Let me see. Right. So I'm going to start from 2020. Well, I'm going to start based on 2020. So my plan for 2020 was quite simple. I was going to just work week to week on the more or less the same projects. So I was going to do my BAP, which at the moment is my Cartographica. Eventually, once I get bored with it, I'll go back to my Chatelaine. That's my two BAPs. But one of the weeks will be that. One of my weeks was going to be my 20,000 in 2020. Which is a challenge for the full coverage fanatics. So I've been using my mini captive by Heaven and Earth. One of the weeks I am doing the monthly, I think it's round the world challenges with full coverage fanatics. So picking a different country every month. And then the other week I was doing my other. So at this point in time, it's my Mirabilia Maiden's Autumn, which I'm hoping to just work on every month until it's finished. I've also done a couple of smalls, like I have up here in my bedroom. If I'm up in my bedroom, I'll do that. So that's pretty been it. It's pretty straightforward. I'm sticking to the same stuff all the time. It's just easier at the moment, and I'm making quite good progress on it. And then what I'll do is kind of somewhere point during the year, I'll look and go, right, okay, the stuff I haven't worked on, I like to have worked on something. I like to have worked on all my whips at least once through the year. So I'll look kind of maybe 6 months and go, right, okay, these ones I haven't worked on and I haven't got planned to work on them. I'll quickly do like a few stitches in them just so they're not neglected. I don't like to neglect them. I was also planning not to have any new starts this year, and that's gone out the window already. I've had one. No, but it's quite reserved. I have one new start last month and I'll have one new start this month. I think that's it. To add to my ridiculously huge whip pile. Anyway. Let me show you what I've been doing. So, first up, this is what I've just been working on this week. Or the last 2 weeks actually. Because I'm kind of trying to do it like the end of the month, the beginning of the month. I'm going to fall off this bed. This is my Cartographica XL. This is by Tilton Crafts. It's like old world map, right? So, since the beginning of the year, I'm pretty much just concentrating on this, which I've been concentrating on for like the last 2 years. As you'll see, quite confetti heavy. But essentially, I think I filled in kind of there. Also, because I changed over, I bought myself a Kindle at Christmas. I did have a couple of Kindles, but they were really old ones. So I went on it and they had like a sale on it. It was like 30 quid. It was a Kindle 7, Fire 7. 30 quid. I was like, bingo, do that. Downloaded Pad Keeper. Brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. It really has made a difference, see, for this, because as you can see, so much confetti makes it so much easier. So I've like done around this bit, and then this last couple of weeks I've done like this bit here. I had to kind of come right across there, so I've done there, and then I started filling in all around here. So I've really done, I feel like I've done, I mean, it don't look that much to you, but to me, oh my god, in comparison to before, where I was like doing it, kind of trying to park it all and doing it all row by row, because I was trying to follow a paper chart, and it was just a friggin' nightmare. I feel like this has really helped progress of this. So this is now going away. It'll come back out at the end of April. Yes, because this was, yeah, I think this was a kind of lap over. Like I try and do a change over on a Saturday, so it will come back out at the end of April. Now, captive, mini captive. So, I will start this. This is, for some reason I decided to start this in the middle. So obviously I've been working all the way down. I've filled in, right, just to explain, this is all in 32 count 1/1. Don't do that again in a hurry. It's okay once you get into it, but it's quite hard going. So I've kind of filled in all down the bottom bit into there, and now I'm starting on this side here. Trying to see, the light's not brilliant, but no, it's looking pretty good. So that is halfway. So I've just got to fill this bit in, no, this bit, and all the rest of it. I think I've worked it out, as long as I do 5,000 stitches every 3 months, then that's obviously my 20,000 stitches for the year. So at the end of the lap, when I was finishing off in March, I made sure I'd finished it up to 5,000 stitches. So I'm on target. That still only brings it up to, I don't know, it's not even like halfway done, but it was the one that was the farthest along, and the one I kind of want to focus on. Okay, so the next one I want to show you is upside down. This is my Maidens of the Mirabilia, Maidens of the Seasons. Maidens of the Season, Maidens of the Seasons, Maidens of the Season. I can't remember which way around it is. This is autumn. I've done spring, summer, winter. So again, started it in the middle. Don't know why I'm obsessed with starting in the middle. And yeah, so just been working. Last month I'd kind of worked all around here. I'd taken away on holiday and I'd done kind of this much, but yeah, that's where it's at. And last month I started working down. So I thought, oh, what I'll do is 1 month go down, 1 month go up. And that way, kind of spreading it out, because the bottom bit can get a bit boring because there's quite a lot of like just blocks of colour. So mix it up a bit. So this time, this is what's coming out tonight. This is what's coming back in for this week. So it'll be getting, I shall go up the way this month. And obviously the bottom bit doesn't take, compared to full coverage pieces, the Mirabilias do stitch up pretty quickly. So in theory I should get this done. This should be definitely finished this year. Right, so for the monthly full coverage fanatics for January, I used one of my story keeps. It's the Labyrinthine. I used winter because it's winter in Australia. No, sorry. It was something to do with Australia. So I used summer. The summer one because it's summer in Australia. But I don't have it here, sorry. It's downstairs and I've got it. And to be fair, I didn't do very much. I was very excited. For February, it was Carnival. It was what was it? No, I'm talking nonsense. Apologise. February it was Brazil. So one of the things was like Carnival, Mardi Gras. So I'm using Carnival. I'm pleasing no one. Just really, I'm trying to show you this, and I've been colouring in on the other side. Because this is a paper. This is a full coverage, but obviously it's the paper one. With a really, truly badly picture. This is my one bugbear with this. This is Caroline Manning Designs. And the picture you see on the website, in comparison to the picture you get, is really different. This is not, this does not show the colours as well. So anyway, I did that. I thought it'd be quite easy and got a lot done, but it turns out I didn't. I basically had started, I had done like, I think a couple of squares. So that's what I got to. I did a week's worth. And it's quite cute. But yeah. So I'll just keep working away on it. Get no idea when that's going to come back out again. Yeah, I don't think I'm using it for any other month this year, so it probably won't come back out till next year. But you know, I can join another 40, but I'm covered. And so that was February. Had it was Canada, and oh, I can't show you it. So I had recently just bought, because I saw this one, Heaven and Earth, and it's Lily, Spirit of the Pond. Spirit of the Pond by somebody, Helen. Anyway, I'm sorry, rubbish. Can't remember who the artist is, but turns out she's Canadian. So I was just like, brilliant. I wanted to start this. It's Canadian. And then also it's a picture of a lady in a pond, and it's got lotus flowers in the pond, which is like an Indian thing. So it's going to be done for India as well. But I totally messed up, right? I sat and I worked out I needed, oh no, I tell you, it's going to be 3 new starts. It was this, the one for Egypt, and the one for Japan. I sat and I worked it all out. I was like, what material do I need for this? Measured it all. I was like, right, I can get two squares, you know, 2 pieces of fabric. One's for the big one and one's for the 2 little ones. So come March, and my excitement, I was like, okay, I'll just start this. Yeah, this is the big one. I'll start it, blah, 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 blah. So I started it. Then I was looking at it going, hang on a minute. Because after I started, like, quite, like, this isn't the big one. This is the mini one. It's only like 2 pages. This was meant to be, there was meant to be it and an ornament on this fabric. So I just decided, but of course when I started, I was like, oh, I seem to have lots of fabric. I'll just start it, like, give myself lots of room. And now it's going to be like over to here or something like that, and it's not enough room for the ornament. So I'll buy more fabric. I'm trying to economize. Anyway. So this is like, I don't know, 1 or 2 pages. I think this is more or less 1 page, first page. Again, using Pattern Keeper. So I decided at this point I'd try cross country, because I didn't have it kitted up, didn't have all that. And I thought, well, that'll save me then having to actually go and find all the millions of threads that I'll need to find. I'll just use 1 thread. And where is it? Until I run out of space. Then I'll put it away. Take another one out. It saves a hell of a lot of time. And obviously with pattern keeping, it's so friggin' easy. And so I feel like I did quite a lot in my little maybe. And like I said, this is going to come out again. So it's a minute. It's only, I think it's only like 2 pages or something like that. So it's only like there. Yeah, massive. Yeah, so this is my first time doing cross country. Like I was just doing like a page because I had it in my Q snap, and I was like, right, well, however much space is in that Q snap, that's what I'll do, so that then I'm not moving it about just to carry on. And like I said, I think I did something like 3. Yeah, I think I did like 3 or 4 colors or something like that. Yeah, it made life so much easier because it was like, well, I don't need to go and kit it up and find out where all the floss is and everything. It's just, right, here's a floss. Start stitching. Boom. Done. Yeah, so that was February. Like I said, it comes back out, I think India's in the summer point. No, but that's it. This month, so we're in April now, so I'm going to do my captive, no, do my maiden, Mirabilia, then do my captive, then I'll start my Cleopatra, because it's Egypt, and I have Cleopatra by Howard Johnson. Yeah, and don't have pictures because it's all on my phone that, you know, I'm talking on. So it's all in there, can't show you. And I'm not a technical wizard, and I'm really, well, essentially I'm just lazy and I can't be bothered in putting in pictures. If you look it up on the headset, it's Howard Johnson Cleopatra. And it's the big one of it, and because they've never done a mini, so I just got the big one. And I had it, for some reason I had the paper, I had printed it out at some point, and I had bought it and then downloaded it. And normally I was really fastidious and send myself, whenever I bought them, I used to send it to my email and then I would save it onto my drive, and for some reason I must have saved it on like a work PC or something, an old PC, don't know, because I've looked in all my files. I'm like, oh, I must have, God knows where I've saved that. It's but the only one, and so I had the paper copy of it, so I've had it at some point, but then they did a sale just there, so I was like, right, it's half price, I'll just buy it again, because there's no way I can sit in a paper. I just now with Pattern just just no, a hell of a lot easier to just do it. So I re-downloaded it, so it's ready to start in a couple of weeks time. And I think, no, I have had to finish. Bear with me a minute. I finished December from, is it Joyful Diaries, Snowflower Diary, Joyful World, Snowflower Diary, something like that. You know the ones I mean, everybody's done them. So this was December, so I just used floss that kind of resembled what, you know, I just looked and went, yep, that's about right. And a little bit of Whisper on it. I actually need to fluff them up a bit because I got a little bit of Whisper on them. And so, yeah, that was just a bit of fabric. This is actually fabric that my chatelaines on because it was a bit of cut off, so it's a nice little bit of linen. That's the only finish I've had this year. Actually, I haven't made that up because, well, it's December. It's not going to come out till then. The only other small I'm working on is an Icelandic biscornu, and it's teeny. So that's been it. So hopefully, by the time my next Flosstube comes, oh my god, I do apologise, I look an absolute state. And I really hope you can hear this because, like, literally I'm perched on the end of the bed and I'm just like, I don't really want to shout at you. Hopefully by the time I next decide to grace you with my presence, life will have some normality. Or maybe our new normal, we'll be so used to it, we'll have forgotten what the old one used to be like. Yeah. So, I don't know what, like I say, it's purely because I have not had time, and B, I'm doing the same things and I'll be showing you the same things in 6 months time probably. So yeah, don't expect to see this anytime soon. Otherwise, yeah, I don't really have a lot to say because I haven't really done anything. Taking the dog for a walk. That's been it. Going to work. I'm still working. I work in the NHS. Not frontline, but they're trying to set us up to work from home, but we still have to be there to answer the phones. We have patient contact on the phones, that we're the first port of call for patients. So yeah, and yeah, that's it. So I'm still just working away, and that's it. Nobody else in the house is. I'm really glad I'm working because I love my family, but not all at the same time. So I will lovely leave you. We're nearly at 20 minutes. I think it's more than sufficient nonsense I'm talking. And anyway, have a good night, afternoon, weekend, whenever you watch this. Thanks very much. If you've just inadvertently found me, sorry about that. If you come back, great. Leave me a note. Don't leave me a note. I'm a really bad commentator. I always go to do it and then I forget, and then I'm watching the next video and go, oh, I've deleted it and I'm sorry. So give me a subscribe, whatever. I'm happy just to chat away. Right, enough nonsense. Goodbye.